most of the times you made reference to the fact that our elections have always been characterized by crises and all of that. You know why there have always been crises? Most of the times the leaders, the outgoing president, always have a desperate ambition to create himself or recreate himself in who succeeds him. If you are a decent person, you must create a system that is consistent with what is tenable during an electoral process. And then, like the last leadership that went, that was practically forced out of office from Andoni, he appointed somebody who has not finished secondary school. In today's world, because it's the prerogative of the president of council, he was given that blind role. And then the entire ELECO would have reached decisions. And then the chairman, who has a final authority, will go back to his boss, the man who appointed him, and he said, no, I don't want that. Go and reverse yourself. He will come back, reverse himself. So when you appoint a non-entity as the chairman of such a viable election, that's a recipe for chaos. So one of the ways by which you can judge a leader who wants a peaceful and credible election is who he appoints as ELECO. Today, I have begun my transition, and almost every zone and chapters across the world have done their zonal congresses with a view to electing the zonal nominees as ELECO members. They've all done that. I'm sure you haven't heard any uproar because the processes embraced popular opinions. So we're expected to have a national convention wherein, by privilege of our constitution, I have the right to nominate the chairman of the ELECO, who will oversee the ELECO. So if I choose to appoint a dummy because I want to control him, you can almost predict the outcome of the elections. But like I said, listen, except somebody out of the vengeance in their hearts wants to show that this election must be chaotic, at that point we will deal with it. But the processes will be transparent, credible enough by characters that we can all respect and honor in terms of their decisions. So I do believe that the elections of the IYC, which is coming up, will be fairly acceptable. And I'm very sure that the current INEC in Nigeria, if they observe our elections, they will learn from us. Take it from me.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.